Yo, what up everybody? Amir Rahimi here, owner of Rappin' and Snackin'. Another episode of Collector's Corner. Let's get into it. Got a couple bundles here. I'm going to start off with the smallest one that I picked up from Discogs. Just 2 items for $40 shipped. This is the Shady Records compilation, the 15-year compilation. The first side is, so it's 4 records. First 2 records are newer recorded material, and the last 2 records are songs basically recorded over the 15 years, kind of like a greatest hits or just a loose collective of tracks that they just decided to pick out. So Shady 15 right here, boom, 4 records. This was actually still sealed. And then I also picked up the Heavy Metal Kings, which is comprised of Ill Bill and Vinnie Paz. This is just a 7-inch single, standalone, didn't make it to an album. The Wages of Sin and Dominant Frequency, which I picked up. Same seller, Discogs, $40 shipped. So I was happy to pick those ones up. Next up, we're going to go to some stuff that Get On Down had blessed me with. To those people who follow me on Instagram, you probably have noticed that I do quite a few giveaways with Get On Down. We'll give away whether CDs, records, whatever. So they had blessed me with a care package here. First of which being the Raekwon track, Ice Cream and Incarcerated Scarfaces on a 7-inch single that they had dropped. So, classic. I don't really have to get into how great this album was. Maybe I'll do a review one day, just like a throwback review of just Only Built for Cuban Links, as I think this is just one of the greatest albums that I've ever heard, at least. So, masterpiece. Moving on, we got Mayhem Loren, produced by Harry Fraud. This is Glass 2.0. Yeah, man, another one. This is actually such a super dope cover as well. I had heard that people had some complaints with some of the colored vinyl, so this is the black vinyl, so I'm going to have to peep this one out. But Mayhem Loren and Harry Fraud, shout out. This is their the second project, first one just being Glass. So, boom. Next up, this is Fred the Godson God Level. I actually haven't heard this. Get On Down and threw it in because they had some extras, or they just wanted me to listen to it. And I know Fred the Godson has passed, so rest in peace. I haven't really heard much of his music, so I'm hoping I like it. But anyways, pick this one up from them. Next up, they hooked it up with the Madlib instrumentals to the Freddie Gibbs and Madlib project, Pinata. So this was their first offering, Pinata, which I really liked from 2014. Just such a great album. But you see Madlib on the back here, and these are just the beats, different cover art. Great album. If you haven't heard Pinata, make sure to check it out. Bandana was my favorite album of 2019. That was just a great one. And then another instrumental project, Madlib. These are the instrumentals to his project with Oh No, The Professionals, and like I said, this is the instrumentals with a slightly different cover instead. So this is yellow, and I think the original was black, just straight up black. So boom. Big shout out to Get On Down, appreciate it. We'll have more giveaways in the future too. And next, this is going to be my last bundle of this video. It's a really big bundle. So basically, some of you may know this guy. His name is 12 Man Rambo. He's pretty much like a legend in the selling game, or one of the legends in the selling game. And I picked up a few things from him, this being one of the bigger bundles, if not the biggest bundle I had bought from him. And also big shout out to the homie B.I.G Raider. He put in good work for me too, so he knocked down the price a little bit too. So shout out B.I.G Raider for that. First off, I'll show you this EA Ski CD that I picked up, and it came in an interesting case. I've actually gotten a CD in a case like this before. I believe it was an RBL Posse CD. I really don't remember though, but anyways, came like this. So it's got the artwork at the top and then the jewel case with the disc in it at the bottom. It's sealed. Obviously you can open it and configure it all together. I'm assuming they did this to advertise the CDs on the same shelves as the records because they're very close in height. And this would be similar to what they did with CD long boxes back in the day. So that is the assumption. I'm not positive. I think it's a fair assumption at that. In regards to the album, I actually haven't heard this album yet. E.A.G, for his earlier stuff, I was looking to get it on CD before I listened to it, and this will be the start. So, boom. Pick that one up. Also, actually, just stick with the E.A.G stuff. So these are actually some things that I haven't heard yet. I've heard some stuff in, like I said, the later career of E.A.G and also the later career and mid-career of Master P. But these particular tracks / pickups I haven't heard yet. So first off, I'll go with the E.A.G Breaking Them Off Something. Haven't heard this one yet, but picked it up. And like I said, I got a lot of these things for cheap, so I was making sure to bundle. If I saw for a good price, pick it up, because I'm eventually going to listen to these things down the line, right? So another E.A.G being the Straight Business single. And if y'all know these tracks and are like, oh, this is banger, listen to this one first, or this whatever, let me know. Because I'd also like to see what people think and if I agree or disagree when I do listen to it. Next up being Dre Dog, who later turned to be known as Andre Nicotina, this being the Ave, or the Avenue, and B-side is Motherfucker and Chocolate Tie. So I haven't heard these tracks. I'm hoping I really like them when I do pop them in. And then lastly here we got Master P, Jack of the Jackers. So Master P, I haven't heard. I actually do have his first CD on, or his first album on CD. I don't have his second album, the Mama's Bad Boy, I believe it's called. I don't have that one yet, but I'm waiting until I get that one, and I want to listen to his earlier stuff. Since I kind of skipped around in his catalog already, I've already kind of messed it up for myself, but I'm just going to try and start from the beginning and then fill in the cracks that I missed along the way. But Jack of the Jackers right here on tape. And then moving on, let's get into some more of the tapes that I picked up. So here's one that I got in Rappin' Forte. Rappin' Forte is back, and Love Is True on the B-side. This is also sealed, so I don't know if you can notice, but all these ones that I picked up are sealed. I don't know if I've alluded in my previous videos, but I particularly don't care if it's sealed or not, because oftentimes I'll open it, listen to it, or open it and study it, whether it be the labels, the tape, just looking at how certain things are made, whether it be the CD, record, tape, whatever, and then listening as well. So if it's sealed, cool, doesn't really matter too much. RBL Posse, Don't Give Me No Bammer, classic, amazing. To those who haven't heard RBL Posse, make sure to check them out. This song you've probably heard, it's very popular, it's super catchy, it's excellent, and it's definitely a staple in the hip-hop community, particularly the people who smoke, you know what I mean? But this is big-time hitter. 12-Man Rambo, man. So one of the reasons why I'd actually wanted to buy from him this time around is because I just wanted a bunch of things that you don't necessarily see all the time. So me, I'm a big fan of getting like samplers and promos and advances and things of that nature because there's usually some sort of history behind it that you don't find on just obviously the standard album releases, right? So samplers sometimes have snippets of other songs, or they'll have different covers, or just different things that you didn't know about the album, or maybe promotions like on it saying, oh, this coming soon, or that, or whatever. So this being one of the things that I picked up from him, one of the few samplers I picked up, this is the Cannabis debut album. This is the snippets from the album, promo tape. That's really it. Shrink kind of fell off, but who cares? So pick that one up. Next up, we got the Fab Five. This is the track Blah and La Flaw. La Flaw. Big shout out. So this is Helta Skelta and OGC. This one is a dope track. I feel like I might be mixing this up, but I feel like I have this on a different cover. I'm not sure. I might be mixing it up. But anyways, boom, the Fab Five right here. Helta Skelta, original gun clappers. Next up, we got 98 Thug Paradise, Tragedy, Capone, Infinite, also still sealed. Boom. Also, make sure if you haven't heard the War Report, which this is from the One Tough. Is this from the One Tough Cop soundtrack? I think it is. Yeah, I believe it is. Yeah, from the motion picture. Anyways, The War Report, which is the album with Capone and Noriega, and then Gaddafi's got a bunch of features on it. Make sure to check that one out as well. Next up, J.O. Felony. This is his album sampler for What You're Gonna Do. Pretty dope album. Made sure to pick this sampler up. Super dope cover too. J.O. is an awesome artist. He's also got he's just a great rapper, to be honest with you. I wish he had released a few more albums, but he's a dope rapper. This one is actually, okay, so this is Cypress Hill 4, the album 4, and this is an interview sampler cassette tape. So it's got interviews, it's got snippets. I believe it says on the back it runs 12 minutes long, so I'm excited to actually listen to this. I really wonder if there's just some unique information on here, some crazy facts I'm hoping for, but definitely going to peep this one out. And 4 is an underrated album in their catalog. Most people talk about whether their debut or Temples of Boom or Black Sunday. A lot of people don't mention 4, and this is honestly a really, really strong album, so definitely don't sleep on it. Next up, one of the bigger things that I picked up from this bundle. This was actually labeled at $20. The whole bundle was 160 shipped. This is Gang Starr's Moment of Truth snippets on tape. One of my favorite albums from their catalog. Classic stuff right here. Next up, the rest are CDs that I got from 12 Man Rambo. So starting off with Dilated Peoples, the Platform, the Advanced CD. Boom. Little slipcase action right here. Slip in, slip out, pause. You know what I mean? Boom. Dilated Peoples, their debut. Notorious B.I.G. Dead Wrong. This is the posthumous CD track or single from his catalog featuring Eminem. I actually really like this collaboration. Some may have mixed feelings about it, but anyways, I really like it. Also, love this cover. They don't have this on vinyl, I don't think, so to see this cover on CD, had to snatch it up. Outkast, Elevators, Me and You, classic single. This is the remix. I have a few different covers of this. Like this one's like blue. I have one that's green. And then I have a couple others if I recall. But ATLiens classic album. This is a great freaking song. Outkast, one of the best groups ever, if not the best. Del the Funky Homo Sapien Man, one of the dopest artists that should be talked about more. This is Wrong Place from his No Need for Alarm album, and this also has the Casual remix, so I'm excited to pop this in. Maybe the remix will have a verse by Casual. I think it's just a remix by Casual, but who knows, because I haven't listened to the Casual remix yet. So pick that one up too. Love these CD singles, man. Next up, Twista. This is when he was going his Tongue Twista. This is the track Mr. Tongue Twista. And also got the track on here, Hocus Pocus, from his debut. I think it's his debut, Running Off at the Mouth. Don't have his debut yet on CD, so once I get it, I will be popping it in. Pause. I hope Hocus Pocus isn't on the album, so I get an extra track. But we'll see. I don't know. This is one that I have to check out, though. Next up, Devin the Dude. Do What You Want to Do, and on another track on here is Boo Booin', hilarious song. Devin the Dude just being one of the funnier, coolest, true to himself artists ever. He's so hilarious. But this was not issued with artwork except for the back. So the back is the artwork, the front does not. Keeping that trend up, we got another Cypress Hill joint up on here. We got the Throw Your Hands in the Air, boom boom, no artwork on the seat on the front, no artwork on the back. This is Throw Your Hands in the Air, so this is clean. The explicit, which can be found on Temples of Boom, is Throw Your Set in the Air. I wonder if this is actually the one that made it to their EP and had the different beat. I'm actually not sure. I'm going to have to pop this one in and check that out. So I'm going to have to find that one out, actually, and pop that one in. Public Enemy, 911 is a Joke. CD single, classic, not going to talk about it. Fear of a Black Planet, amazing album. Public Enemy, amazing group. As you can see, I love these CD singles, man. So much history. Some of them have remixes. Some of them are just standard, but classic material nonetheless. Next up, this is Gang Starr's Royalty. And this one, I've never seen the vinyl with a picture cover. So I don't think it was issued with the picture cover. but the CD does. And dope song. Casey and JoJo were on this one as well. Rest in peace, Guru. Love DJ Premier. Legendary stuff. Boom, boom, boom. Next up, we got Ghostface Killah, Apollo Kids. This is from his great album, Supreme Clientele. Not much to be said. Just a big-time banger. It's got a little hype sticker on it. The Wally Champ is back. Damn right. And he set it off. It's a great freaking album. Apollo Kids also like the gold disc. You know it. Love it. Next up, we got Do or Die. This is actually just the album. This isn't the CD single or nothing. This is Heads or Tails. Picked that one up also. It's got like a little promo legal notice on the back. I hated when they put these on CDs because it just ruins the artwork. I freaking honestly hate it so much. It's better than being on the front because I have some things that were also issued on the front. These little legal notice stickers. I'm sure other collectors and people who bought CDs hate those things too, man. Next up, True Homies. This one I actually haven't heard yet because I have the True album. However, I have the repress, and I know the original has a slightly different track list. So I'm trying to find the original for a decent price. They go for a little bit of money, so I'm gonna be patient, stick it out, and then once I get the original, I'm gonna bump both of them, the original and the repress, with a different track list, and then I'll hear True Homies. But I picked that one up because it was cheap on his Discogs. And then last but not least, we got Kool G Rap and DJ Polo, Ill Street Blues, CD single, classic stuff from the Live and Let Die album. This also has a track Fuck You Man on it, which is one of my favorite Kool G Rap and DJ Polo songs. A lot of people go back and forth between Fuck You Man and Talk Like Sex, which is better, which is raunchier, which has more crazy punchlines, and I go Fuck You Man all day. Just listen to what he's saying. It's amazing stuff. It's hilarious, and the things that he caught away with saying are just hysterical. But Kool G Rap and DJ Polo, Ill Street Blues. This video, there's a lot of shit that I got, man. There's so much, and make sure to let me know what you guys liked the best. I can't even fit all this shit in my hand. Pause. But let me know what you like the best. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Appreciate it. Collector's Corner, Amir Rahimi rapping and snacking. Peace.